Hello, folks. The old deplorable basket case here with a quick tip for you. If you have a stutter, then don't pick a handle with a lot of P's and B's in it, because then you'll need to restart your movies over and over again when you try to introduce yourself. So as I was wending my way through the forums on a website where I post my writings, as is my wont, I came across an advertisement that someone had placed for a project a friend of theirs is involved in. And, well, I looked at it, and the project. It's a comic book with queer/non-binary characters and queer/non-binary creators. And if you think I'm doing a rotten job of promoting this project, well, that's just because I'm repeating the ad. Yeah, that is literally all that this person said. It has queer/non-binary characters and queer/non-binary creators. Well, being the curious lad that I am, I actually followed the link provided, and I looked at the project on Kickstarter. And I think it actually looks like a pretty good project. It looks like it could be very interesting, like it could be engaging, entertaining even. And, well, it actually looks like something I would want to give money to, something that I would want to see published. So, when I was done there on Kickstarter, I went back to the forum and I commented below the ad and I said, you know, that is a rotten way to promote anything. Because 99% of everybody doesn't care whether characters are queer/non-binary or not. 99% of everybody only cares whether the characters are good characters, believable, relatable, engaging. That's what we care about. 99% of everybody does not care whether the creators of a project are queer/non-binary or not, or black, or white, or Jewish, or Hindu, or Muslim, or anything except whether or not they are good at their job. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice there. So the person who posted that ad, I'm sorry, this whole thing just gives me a headache. And another person who commented below my comment both replied to me saying that, well, it is important that the LGBTQ XYZ // I'm sorry, I was looking at a website that adding new digits every time I look at it. That this community should be positively portrayed. And like, yeah, okay, fine. What the ever-living fuck does that have to do with talking about the actual story? Talking about the characters, because that is the thing I said in my original comment. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. I said, to actually market something, you need to talk about the project. You need to talk about the characters, the plot. If you're going to talk about the creators, then talk about what they've done. Talk about their skills, the projects that they've been a part of before. Now, what both these people completely failed to get I'm sorry, headache. The two things these two people completely failed to get. The first is, if you're going to market something, you can say that the characters are queer/non-binary, and you can say the creators are queer/non-binary, and you can also talk about the actual story. You can do both. Really. I mean, okay. You can do that. Anyone can do that. You don't need to be stupid. You don't need to be. You can put effort into not being stupid. And you can stop being stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was a little unfair. I don't know that these particular people are generally stupid or just a little, what's the word? A little mind blind when it comes to a few particular subjects. I don't know either way. Now, but the second thing that they both completely failed to get, even though I did say it, is that if you want to portray a community, any group, as anything, then you kind of need to market to people outside of that group. Because that was the point of what they were both saying to me, and they both said this kind of explicitly. This is kind of disjointed. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It is that they need to market to LGBTQ XYZ whatever because of they need to portray the headache. Headache. But if you want to portray your group as something, as anything, then you need to portray it to, people outside the group. I mean, if I wanted to change the portrayal of Jews in popular culture, then making a comic and marketing it exclusively to Jews would not work. If I wanted to change a popular portrayal of Jews, then if I were to make a comic, I would need to market it to, popular culture. And now, having said all that, having gotten it out there, I feel so much better. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've said many times, I want to know what you have to say. I say again, I want to know what you have to say. I want to know what you think about this. Or what you think about anything. Anything you have to say. Anything at all. Comment below. But, excuse me. I'd just like to leave you with one more thing before I leave. And that is your community is important. Any community you are a part of, having a community is very important. Whether the community is your village, your state, your country, your social group, your religion, communities is important. But it is very important that we all remember that whatever community we are a part of, our community is not standalone. No community is completely isolated from every other community, except possibly some, little villages hiding off in the mountains or jungles or wherever. But we're not talking about that kind of community here. So, dealing with your own community, you need to also, I'm sorry, no. Don't get so focused on your own particular community that you forget about all the other people out there. Because, yes, there are assholes out there who will dislike you based on what community you are a part of, but the vast majority of people out there are willing to listen. The vast majority of people out there are willing to let you stand on your own merit. To look at your work not as being a part of your community, but being as your work, your art, your creation. And this is important because we need to engage with these people. Because if we don't engage with the reasonable people, we let the assholes win. And whatever side of any debate we are all on, politics or religion or race, I'm sure that at least 99% of us do not want to see the assholes win. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and I said please comment below. Have a good night, and God bless.